Okay, let's dig into this. You know, from the time we're kids, there's this constant message almost, like a background hum.
Exactly. Get a good job, something safe, something stable. You hear it everywhere. Parents, teachers.
Friends, too. It's like the standard advice.
It really is. This whole idea of job security, it feels so fundamental, so real. We're basically conditioned to chase it.
We are. It's presented as the goal.
What if it isn't? What if that bedrock idea, that thing we think keeps us safe, is actually, well, an illusion?
That's a big question.
Yeah, and what if holding on to it actually holds us back, prevents us from, really thriving?
Traps us, in a way.
So today, that's what we're doing, a deep dive, using insights from this source, the illusion of job security.
Right.
Our mission isn't just to define what real security might look like now, but to really challenge that comfort zone.
That maybe isn't so secure after all.
Precisely. Because you, listening right now, you've probably absorbed this belief, just like us.
It's almost unavoidable. So we want you to think, does that belief, that reliance on job security, really serve you anymore?
It's a powerful starting point. Because the source, it jumps right in with a pretty harsh truth.
Okay, what's that?
That there's really no such thing as a truly safe job. Not in the old-fashioned sense, anyway.
That's blunt.
It is. And it's not just about, big recessions or companies going under. We see that stuff.
Right, we know that happens.
But the source points to something maybe more subtle. It suggests the feeling of safety, that predictable paycheck. That's actually the weak spot.
How so?
It's like thinking you're on solid rock just because the weather's nice, but you're actually standing on sand. The comfort makes you blind to the risk.
Wow, okay. Have it. Yeah, that's a tough pill to swallow, isn't it?
It really is.
Because we've all seen it. Headlines about industries changing practically overnight. Big companies vanishing. Jobs that seemed rock solid just gone.
They evaporate.
So this deep dive isn't just saying that it happens, but exploring why we keep thinking it won't happen to me.
Exactly. And how that denial leads to this sort of dangerous complacency.
Okay, so let's unpack that complacency bit. The predictable paycheck. It feels good, reliable.
Of course. It lets you plan, pay bills. It creates comfort.
But the source argues that comfort is the actual problem.
That's the core argument. That comfort leads to dependence. You start relying entirely on something outside your own control.
Your employer.
Right. You're basically giving your power away, is how the source puts it.
Handing it over. And it's kind of chilling, but true. Most companies, however nice they seem,
they have to look at the bottom line.
Yeah, you're often just, a number, a replaceable piece in their larger puzzle.
It sounds harsh, but it's often the economic reality. The source doesn't pull punches there.
So if you depend only on that external thing, the company, you're incredibly vulnerable to its changes, its decisions.
Totally susceptible.
Which leads to that question you posed earlier. Are you actually secure? Or have you just gotten comfortable inside a cage you mistook for a safe house?
A cage disguised as security.
Yeah.
And that raises the next really critical point.
Okay.
If relying on that external stability, the job, is flawed, then where do you find security? How do you build it?
So shifting the focus.
Exactly. This is where the source pivots. It moves the conversation away from external things and towards, well, internal strength.
Inner resilience.
That's the idea. Real security isn't just about stability provided by others. It can't be.
Okay, so if the old definition is broken, what's the new one? What does this source say builds real security?
It's about what's inside you, developing your skills, constantly acquiring knowledge.
Not just any skills, right?
Yeah.
I remember reading something about meta skills.
Yes, precisely. The ability to learn fast, to solve different kinds of problems, maybe develop that T-shaped knowledge, deep in one area, broad in others.
So you're adaptable.
Crucially adaptable, being ready and able to pivot when things inevitably change, because they will change.
So it's about building your own personal shock absorbers, your own resilience.
Exactly. Building something unshakable within yourself.
And the outcome of that
is confidence. The source talks about this deep confidence, knowing you can handle whatever comes your way, not just survive, but actually thrive.
Thrive, not just survive. I like that.
It's empowering yourself from the inside out, instead of just hoping some company will protect you forever.
Right. Becoming sort of recession-proof as a person, not just looking for a recession-proof job title.
You've got it. That's the essence.
Okay, this is where it gets really personal, I think. The source uses this what-if scenario.
Yes. The thought experiment.
It asks you to imagine you wake up tomorrow, your job, gone.
Poof.
It's a stark image.
And it presents two very different ways you might react.
Right. The first one is probably what many people fear.
Which is?
Just panic.
Yeah.
Pure desperation. Overwhelming fear. That feeling of the floor dropping out because you had no backup, no plan B.
Just all your security was tied up in that one thing, that job, that comfort zone.
Exactly. That's the result of total external dependence.
Okay, but what's the other reaction the source suggests? The alternative is seeing it. Not as a disaster, but as an opportunity.
An opportunity.
Yeah.
When you've just lost your job.
Yeah, an opportunity to, quote, level up, to push yourself beyond your limits and finally chase the dreams you've neglected.
Wow. Okay, that's a radically different mindset.
Completely different. It reframes the entire event.
So for you listening, which one feels more like your potential reaction right now, honestly? Panic and fear, or seeing it as a chance, a push? Does one resonate more? Are you geared towards proactive preparation, or would it be more like reactive crisis mode?
It's a really revealing question to ask yourself.
Absolutely. So boiling it all down, this deep dive really shows that real security, true security, it's not about clinging desperately to one particular job.
No, it's about building up your own capabilities, your adaptability, what you bring, regardless of the situation.
It's internal, not external.
That's the core message.
We started by questioning that childhood belief, didn't we? The safe job mantra.
And we've ended up redefining what safety, what security even means.
It's not about finding a safe port in a storm anymore.
No, it's about becoming the kind of sailor, the kind of person who can navigate any storm.
So the final thought to leave you with, pulling straight from this whole discussion, what dreams might you have put on hold?
Yeah, what have you neglected while maybe clinging too tightly to that illusion of job security?
And maybe more importantly, what steps, even small ones, will you take now, starting today?
To build that real internal security within yourself.
So you're equipped not just to survive whatever comes next,
but to truly thrive.
Keep thinking about that. Explore how it applies to your life. We'll be back with another deep dive soon.